that record going. And then, yes, it is my birthday today. Thank you all. So we are going to do some birthday makers in class instead of burpees because it's sculpt and stretch. But let's start to roll those shoulders, warm things up. So the big number, 48. So we have 4 sets of 12 birthday makers. You do have 2 minutes to get them in. And so we'll get into that here in just a moment. Roll those shoulders forward. And I know if Susan makes her way in, it's Susan's birthday today too. I don't know how many birthday makers Susan has to do. We'll see if she makes it into class this morning. Right here, let's start to do a little reach and twist as everyone is making their way in. Good morning, welcome Christina, welcome Maggie, Stephanie, Kay, Donna, Liz, Alyssa. Somebody's logged in as Ben. I know it's not Ben, and I'm trying to remember, is it Carrie? I think it's Carrie. I feel like it's Carrie. Kathy and Alicia, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Right here, my friends, let's add a little knee pull to that. Knee pull across right here. Yeah, it was Carrie. I was right. I thought so. I recognized the last name. You're a little bit in the dark, so I couldn't see your face very clearly. But welcome. You got it right here. Nice. Welcome, Morgan. Or Megan. Sorry, so I can't see. It's what happens when you're 48. You can't see anymore. You got it right here. A couple more. Nice. Then we're going to go into just some light squats to get warmed up. So those of you coming in this morning, we have 48 VFit makers, birthday makers is what we're going to call them today. You're going to have 2 minutes to do it on. So that's what we're going to start with here in just a second. You can do your own count. We'll do 12 of them. And then you'll have just some squats to finish up the 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes to do your birthday makers. All right, a couple of more squats right here. 2 and 1. Give everything a nice shake out. So I'm going to turn our timer on. I'll talk you through the first VFit maker if you're not sure what that is. You're going to do 12 of them. When you finish, you're just going to keep squatting for the end of the 2 minutes. So we've got 2 minutes to get them in. So if you're doing that full VFit birthday maker, we're going to come down, step out into our plank. Row, row, push up, stand it up, squat it overhead. All right, so you have the option here. You can leave out any part that doesn't work for you. So if you don't want to do the push-up, don't do the push-up. If you want to stick just with the overhead part, do just the overhead part. So let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't, right, your count, 12 of them. You have 2 minutes to get them in. If you don't finish all 12 in 2 minutes, that's okay. We'll just move on. So you could stay up here just doing the top part. You could do just squat, press, right? Or you can do just the bottom part. You could stick down here and just stay in the plank row. Push up, plank row, push up, or you do the entire piece, right? So you choose how much of those birthday makers that you want to do. When you reach your 12, you're going to just finish up with some squats. So this is a full body right here, and I'm sorry I'm so old, my friends. You got to do 48 of these before the class is over. You got it. Right here. You still got 25 seconds to get them in. And when you get there, when you reach your 12, you're just going to finish with some squats. Right here. So you've got 10 seconds to go. And then we're going to move on to our next move. So if you didn't get all 12 in, no worries. No worries. We're going to go into some biceps in 3, 2, and 1. Right here, bicep curls, my friends. Just good old basic bicep curls. A little bit of a bent knee. You can be in this kind of squat stance like I am, or you can take more of a little lunge stance right here. I was hoping Susan came today too, because today is Susan's birthday, one of our members. I realized we were birthday twins. You got it right here. 30 seconds to go. Then we have some Mac raises. If you're holding pretty heavy weights, you might want to switch weights to a little bit lighter for the Mac raises coming up, 20 seconds. Welcome, Daryl. Welcome, Steph. Welcome, Lindsay, Bridget. Looks great, Megan. You got it, Christina. Here we go, right here. Nice, Maggie. Hang on to it. Burn, baby, burn. 5 seconds. Mac raises coming up. I'm going to switch to a little bit lighter weight. 2 and 1. So the Mac raise, one arm goes to the side, one arm goes to the front, and we switch. That's our Mac raise right there. Awesome. Welcome, Deanna. Mac raise right here. Ooh. Whose idea was this? Oh my goodness. My arm's already burning. We got it. We got it. Hang on to it. 30 seconds to go. So it's not too bad when we break up those birthday makers, VFit makers. I was trying to think, how could I do it? You know, we love to celebrate burpees around here, and I don't teach an impact class today. And I thought, well, you may not appreciate it if I make you do burpees, or if I make my Peace and Power do burpees. I won't make Peace and Power do 48 sun salutations, I promise. All right, right here, deadlift. So if you want to go back to your heavier weights, deadlift. Nice flat back, squeeze up, down, and up. So no birthday celebration in Peace and Power. We will continue to work on our crow today. So if you've ever wanted to do yoga crow, join me for that. And I hear Steph G, she's in the house. She's working on some splits in, I forget which class, willpower. So I might have to go check that out on our splits. Rochelle is working upper body this month. So check out her strength classes, a little upper body plus our upper body monthly challenge. All right, we're here for you, VFit. We're here for you. All right, my friends, we got 10 seconds to go. And guess what? It is our next round of 12 birthday makers coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, birthday makers, VFit makers, right? We come into our plank, row, row. You can drop to your knees for your push-up. Stand it up, overhead press. Now remember, you are in control here. So you can take any part of this out that you want. A lot of times I take out the push-up. I'm challenging myself to do it today. Right, but you could stick just with these squat overhead presses. You could stick just with the floor portion. So you could just stay down here on the floor and do row, row, push-up, row, row, push-up. Or we do all of it. We have 2 minutes to get 12 of these in. If you don't finish, no big deal. No big deal. You got it right here. We're coming down to the end of our first minute. So kind of judging yourself. Maybe you're done with about half of them, maybe a little more. When you finish, you're just going to hold squats. We got it right there. Awesome. Looks great, Alicia. You got it, Kathy K. Awesome, Alyssa. We still got 40 seconds to go here. Lots of time. What I do love about this move is it really does work every muscle in your body. You got it right here. Squats when you finish. Nice. I still have one more. I'm going to get it in. We have 12 seconds to go right here. And then we're going to go into some bicep scoops. If you finish, right here, in with some squats. 3, 2, 1. Here's our bicep scoop. So a little plie scoop, scoop. Other way. So we're scooping that bicep. Scoop. Get low in that plie. Work those legs. Awesome, Lindsay. Looks great, Bridget. You got it, Steph G. Yeah, you can always change the move up a little bit. right? You could just hold your plie, so you could just scoop and scoop, right? You don't have to move. You got it, awesome, Deanna. You could take the scoop out. You could just plie. We got it right here, 10 seconds. Nice. Then we're gonna come down to the ground for 2 moves. We've got a chest press right here. If you're not coming to the ground today, my friends, take some push-ups on the wall. If you're coming to the ground, you could do push-ups or this chest press. We can squeeze our booty up, press the weights up, and come down. Squeeze, lift, and down. Booty's optional. I could use just the arms. I could do push-ups instead. I could do push-ups on the wall. So I've got these different options here to choose from. Squeeze, squeeze. You got it right there, my friends. I get my notes where I can see them. Chest press, glute lift. Nice, we're gonna stay down here for 2 moves. And then we'll be back to our B-Day makers. Hang on to it. 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're gonna take those elbows, rub your rib cage, press it up, reach the hands back overhead. Pull down, tricep press, push back overhead. So again, if you're not coming to the ground today, my friends, you could do some tricep push-ups. You could do a tricep overhead. So 1 or 2 weights, you could simply do this tricep overhead right here, which is a little bit of a combo of what we're doing. Or we're sticking with this tricep press, reach back overhead. Tricep press, reach back overhead. You got it, my friends. Keep it going right there. Coming up in 15 seconds, we have our 3rd set of our VFit makers, birthday makers, whatever you'd like to call them today. Nice. We have a lot of birthdays here in VFit in this week. Like everybody was in Maria's class yesterday. All right, here we go, my friends. So if you're on the floor, you can just start your birthday maker right down here on the floor. Row, row, push up, stand it up, overhead press. Let's do it, 2 minutes right here. Row. This is our 3rd set of these. You have that option, my friends, to do just the top half, just the bottom half. Maybe you only get 8 of them done. Maybe you get 6 of them done. Maybe you get all 12. You got it right here. 12 of these in 2 minutes is a pretty steady pace. Right? Some of you can probably get it done in less time. You move a little bit quicker. So I did a little trial yesterday to see kind of how long it took me to do them. It was averaging about 100 seconds. So I thought, well, I'll give us 2 minutes and see if we can get it in. We got it right there. You look great, my friends. Hang on to it. We still have 40 seconds to go. You got it. Nice. It's a little bit of a quick pace that we have to move. When you finish, it is squats. Just squat it out. When you finish, you still got 15 seconds to go. And it is taking me to the buzzer on each one of these. 10 seconds. We're going to go into some reverse bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. So if you got really heavy weights, you might want to switch to your lighter weights. Palms face your legs. Reverse curl right here. Reverse curl. So it's really going to work that forearm even more than the actual bicep. Reverse curls. You'll get the bicep in there a little bit too, in like a different way. I feel it right along the edge of that bicep. You got it, my friends. So we have 3 moves here, 1 more set of birthday makers, and it's stretch time, my friends. So we got it. We've got this under control. Awesome, Megan. Looks great, Bridget. You got it, Liz. Okay. You have to tell Susan she missed the birthday makers. She's celebrating her birthday correctly. She's taking the day off. Yeah, I know, right? We got it right here. 2 and 1. So options, come back down to the ground. We've got some more chest work. If you're gonna stay standing, right, you got some more push-ups on the wall. If you're coming to the ground, arms up, legs up. Arms come out to the side, legs lower, and back up. So again, we have the option of not using the legs, right? You could do just the arms here, this chest fly. Or we have the legs, right there. Nice. Or push-ups on the wall, right, are gonna kind of work the same muscle group. Or if you're like, I don't wanna do any more push-ups, right, you could do some overhead presses, you could do more bicep curls, you could do some triceps, right? You can really do any strength move that you want here. You got it right here, my friends. We're gonna flip over in 3, 2, 1. We're either gonna come to all fours, so you have the option to be on all fours and alternate spinal extension here, or go ahead and come onto your belly with me and let's just do our basic Superman. So lift and lower, working the back side of the body, and lower, lift and lower, right here. And we're gonna come into our final set of our VFit Makers Special Edition today. You got it right here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice. 10 seconds right here. You can start your VFit Makers from the floor. 2 and 1. Great, so you can go ahead and count this first one, starting right here at the ground. Row, row, push up, come on up, overhead press. Now, when you finish your 12 this time, you're welcome to do some squats to finish the 2 minutes, or you can go right into a child's pose, because this is it. This is the end. This will take us right to that 20-minute mark where we switch into stretching. So if you want to officially do your squats to finish out the 2 minutes, if you have some extra time, you can. Or if you just want to drop or grab a drink and then drop to child's pose, you can. All right, we have just slightly over a minute to go here. Finishing strong. You got it. Right there, awesome, Kathy K. Looks great, Alyssa. I see your head popping up ever so often, Carrie, awesome. You got it, remember you don't have to do this full VFit Maker. Squat overhead presses are awesome. You could break it up, you could do some rows, you could do some standing rows. You could do some more push-ups on the wall. I mean, I do know this is a tough one. We have 30 seconds to go here. But yes, it does work. Every muscle in the body. We got it right here. When you finish, feel free to go ahead and stretch into that child's pose or hold some squats. We've got 10 seconds to go right here. Oh, nice. You can squat it out. You can go ahead and drop the weights. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done, my friends. Grab a drink. Ooh, shake it out a little bit. Oh, awesome. Nice. And then when you're ready, after you've had some water, take your time, come on down. Take the knees out wide. I love to start with a child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes together. Oh, sink into that child's pose. Oh, feel that stretch through the arms. The wider the knees, the more you'll feel the stretch through the inner thigh. I do apologize if y'all can hear that kind of hammering in the background. We are getting our pool in, and we live on rock. I posted a picture yesterday of a solid rock. And so I'm hoping one more day of this hammering and we'll be done with that part. So far they haven't hit my internet line. That's good. They did hit a water line, so we've had a massive water leak all night. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. I'm getting a pool. Oh, right there, my friends. Feel that big stretch. Oh. Now come on up onto your forearms and see if you can slide your inner thighs a little bit more apart, or your knees a little bit more apart. Press your bottom back. So press the bottom back towards your heels. You're gonna feel that deeper in your inner thighs. Now you can stay right here, or you can start to slide the feet away from each other, coming into this true frog. The key is we want to start pulling forward, right? Because that feels better. I want you to gently press the tailbone back. That's where you're gonna get right into that inner thigh stretch. Try to relax your neck as much as possible here. Hang on to it for a couple more breaths. Now, I find the easiest way to get out of this is just to let your body come forward, then pull your knees in. Nice. From here, we can press on up to seated. We'll balance that out with a little outer thigh glute stretch. So let's start with the left leg long, cross the right leg over. And see how that feels. Can you set it to your right hip? If this feels pretty good and you want to try to tuck the left foot under you, you can. But you want to set into that right hip. Begin to hug the right knee in and pull tall. Pull the crown of the head towards the ceiling. That's the stretch right there. If you want to add a little bonus by twisting the upper body, think about twisting from the belly, then the chest. That right arm can come back for support, but keep pulling the crown of the head towards the ceiling. You can get fancy here if you like. You can bring that left arm over and use the left arm to press into that outer thigh if you like. That'll deepen the body twist. I like to just hold it because I feel like I get a better stretch in my hip. But we're all different. Nice. And then slowly release. And we'll switch that out to the other side. So you can start with the straight right leg. Left leg steps over. Begin to hug in here. Maybe tuck it under if it's feeling good. But we want to sink into the left hip. Nice. Pull tall through the crown of the head. Then add the twisting. So I like to think about twisting from the belly button first. Because if we start on the neck, the chin, then that's all we twist. So twist from the bottom up. Again, you can use that elbow. If you like, I will give you a deeper twist through your back. I personally just like the hug. Nice. Oh, lovely. Welcome, Amy. Welcome, Emery. Y'all snuck in down there on me. Angela as well. And release. All right, come on up to your knees. We'll bring our right foot forward. So right foot forward. You can lift that back left knee if you like. You can keep it up or you can keep it down. If it bothers you, if you're on a little bit of a hard floor, you could roll your mat up under you. So you can roll that mat to give you more cushion. You can grab a pillow. Also keeping your hands here on the ground. We'll keep this a little bit lighter. Or you can come on up, lifting the chest, maybe even lifting the left arm up to deepen that stretch. So just come to where that feels best to you. Nice. Here. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Then we'll come on down. Easy on the rock back, easy on that left knee. Flexing this front right foot. You can make some adjustments as needed. Try to lower that hamstring down towards the ground a bit. Pull your chin towards your toes. And in honor of Steph, if anybody wants, if anybody's doing Steph's willpower, you've been working your splits. Right, this is a great place to come into the splits here if you wanted by sliding that right heel forward, right? You can work into your splits right here, totally optional. Okay, but the more we practice it, the better we'll get. So if that is your goal, I thought, hey, let's sneak this in here. See, I need to go to Steph's class because this is my splits right here. I need to work on those. Nice. And then pull the belly in, start to slide that front heel back if you were all the way down. And we'll switch that out the other side. Left leg comes forward. Maybe lifting that back knee a little bit. If you need to, you can keep it up. Just test the waters here. Lift the chest. Maybe come up. Maybe raise that right arm. We're a little bit different on each side of the body, so listen to it. Be careful. Where you can go. If you feel that you're tighter on one side than the other, which many of us are, you want to start getting that tighter side a little extra stretch. You don't want to neglect the not tight side, but you want to just stay on that tighter side a little bit longer, which in a class, you know, it's kind of hard because we try to keep you fairly equal on both sides. But maybe, you know, just holding a little bit longer on your tight side. There, and then come on down. Careful on that knee as you rock back. Flexing that front left foot. Right, totally stay right here. This is an awesome, great stretch, half monkey. Or if you wanted to work towards that split. This side's even worse for me. We'll get there. Work on it this month, Steph. You encouraged me. Stretch. Hold on to it. 2 more breaths. Gently press the floor away as you slide that back heel in. From here, come to all fours. Let's take a couple of cat-cows. Just feels good on that spine. Dropping the belly and rounding the belly. Nice. And I'll work you up to a stand. Some of you are headed off to Tabata. Some of you just did that mash with Steph. There. Those toes, curl them under. Press back towards your downward facing dog. Now, if you don't like being upside down here, I want you to slowly go ahead and make your way to stand. If you feel okay upside down, we're going to stay here for just a tiny bit. Kind of walk your dog out here, dropping one heel, lifting the opposite, and switching. Go at whatever pace feels good to you. Nice. And then we'll start to walk our hands back towards our feet. Into this forward fold. Let that upper body hang. And then a little bend of the knees. Lift the chest. Hold here for a second. Let that blood supply kind of drain away from the head. Bring your hands onto your quads to rise on up. Roll your shoulders. And then bring those hands behind your back. Nice big chest opener to finish up here. You can lift the heart, squeeze the glutes, press the belly forward. Oh, maybe a little movement through the neck. And we are out of time, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. You're welcome to unmute yourself if you would like. Thank you, thank you. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you made it in. You got the stretch in, Anne-Marie, right? That's like